we are going to make things difficult. The first step is the most important step that I will explain to you in this entire video. I will show you how to lead your target from a difficult angle. In Battlefield, sniping is slightly more realistic than in most other games. The developers implemented something called bullet drop. This is what most people struggle to deal with. There is one golden rule, and that is the following. Don't shoot at where your target is, but shoot at where it will be. This sounds easy, but it isn't, unless you know what you have to deal with. In Battlefield, you will have to compensate for your muzzle velocity, your bullet drop, the speed of your target, the direction of travel of your target, and the angle to your target. And you will have to do all of these things simultaneously, just to kill one guy. Don't give up just yet. It is easier than it sounds. Basically, all of this boils down to math, but math is boring and we're not going to go there. Let's break down the 5 requirements. Number 1. Muzzle velocity is the speed a projectile has at the moment it leaves the muzzle of the gun. This will vary depending on the gun that you are using. The higher the muzzle velocity, the less effort you will have to put in to lead your target and vice versa. Number 2. Bullet drop is something that has been implemented in Battlefield to simulate gravity. In other words, to kill at long range, you will have to aim above your target so that your bullet will hit your target. Your bullet will arc towards your enemy. The higher this value, the more you will have to compensate. The speed of your target is very simple. It is what it is. A fast moving bike will travel faster than a slow moving truck. You will have to lead your target a lot more if he is traveling faster. Number 4. I hope I don't have to explain the direction of travel. I'm sure that you know what that is. You will have to lead your target a lot more when he is driving from your left to your right than when he was driving straight towards you. Number 5. The angle to your target is basically the elevation. In other words, shooting uphill or downhill. Most of the time when you are sniping, you will have the high ground and you will be shooting downhill. There are not many snipers out there who can make their first bullet count when they shoot uphill, because most of us aren't used to this. 99% of the time we are shooting downhill. These are the 5 things that you will have to compensate for in order to kill your target with only one shot. The only way to learn how to compensate for this is practice. Shoot at moving vehicles like I showed you in chapter 1. Try to hit a vehicle with every bullet that you fire so that you can teach yourself how to compensate for the 5 points that I mentioned before. Once you can do this, increase the difficulty. Try to hit a specific window. And finally, you will be able to kill the driver. The gameplay that you have just seen in the last 2 minutes was me increasing the difficulty even further. I started with an easy sniper rifle with a high muzzle velocity and a low bullet drop, and I positioned myself almost head on with my target to keep things simple. I quickly went over to one of the most challenging sniper rifles with a slow muzzle velocity and a high bullet drop, while I kept targets coming straight at me. Basically, you will have to go from leading your target with an easy sniper rifle to leading your target with a difficult sniper rifle, to leading sideways with a difficult sniper rifle. And soon you will be able to kill a fast moving target through a side window with every sniper rifle out there. The ultimate goal is to kill the driver in one shot, one kill. But certain sniper rifles don't allow you to do that. They require multiple shots to kill. This is step 2. You have just learned how to lead your target in step 1, but now you will have to do this multiple times in only 1 or 2 seconds. One shot is not good enough anymore. You are now required to fire multiple shots in only a few seconds while you are constantly compensating for the 5 items that I mentioned before. And some of these items are changing every time you fire one single bullet. Is this difficult? Of course it isn't. You already know how to do this. The only thing that you have to do now is to get better and faster. That's it. The beauty of this is that all of this comes with experience. The only thing that you have to do is to spend more time playing your favorite game. That can't be difficult, right? The next step is a very important step if you want to kill the driver with a super clean kill. This is the ultimate objective for a sniper. One shot, 1 kill. From now on, you will have to work on your precision. In certain situations, you cannot afford to miss. Your target might kill you if you miss. Your buddy might steal your kill if you miss. Or your target might not be in sight anymore after you missed your shot. In this clip, you can clearly see that your window of opportunity is very small, and on top of that, your buddy will make the kill shortly after you had your chance. These are the kind of kills that you will have to make, under pressure with limited time available to line up for that one perfect shot. There are no second chances anymore, only perfection will suffice. How do you do this? Well, the learning phase is over. You are now a master at sniping. First of all, select a sniper rifle that can kill with only one shot, and for a kill like this you will have to be sure that your one shot will kill the driver. If the situation is in your favor, then take your time before you shoot. Try to predict where your target will be next and try to see the path your bullet will follow before you shoot. Make small adjustments to your aim, and at that one perfect moment, fire that one single round that has your enemy's name on it. Sometimes you won't have time to aim, so if needed, you will have to be fast. There is no special training required. You know how to do this. You have done this before and you've been training for this one perfect moment. From now on, you will be able to kill everything and everyone that comes close, no matter how difficult the angle or how small the window of opportunity. There are a few tips that I can give you that will help you to become an ultimate sniper. Try to find an area of the map that is in your favor. Learn this part of the map by heart and make sure that you know where your enemy will attack you from. Defend yourself first so that you can stay alive as long as possible. And when the opportunity arises, kill the driver. Use your equipment to cover your back and try to be unpredictable. In step 4, we will increase the difficulty further. I hope you didn't think you were finished, Master Sniper. So far, we have kept things easy. Cars driving towards us and all that easy stuff. That we can deal with. We are going over to killing drivers who are driving away from us. This is far more difficult than you might think. If your enemy is driving away from you, your target and your window of opportunity is constantly getting smaller, increasing the pressure on you to take your shot. It is easy to estimate the speed of a vehicle when he is getting closer and closer. If he is driving away from you, it will only get more difficult. Try to build up your knowledge and your experience. First, shoot at easy targets and increase the difficulty. First shoot at vehicles that are close to you and slowly increase the distance. Sometimes it pays off to wait until your target is almost out of sight. In step 5, you can let your imagination and your skills go wild. Instead of doing one step at a time, why not combine multiple steps at once? Try to make some kills while you are combining step 1, 2 and 4. Lead your target. Use multiple shots and shoot the driver out of his car while he is driving away from you. Not difficult enough? Well, I can give you a lot more stuff to do, but I think that you came far enough for one video. By now, you are truly a master sniper and you are able to kill the driver with only one shot. But we are not going to stop here. We are going to take this even further in the final chapter: extreme kills.